Hi friends, welcome to your Graceful Yoga Flow. This is a very holistic and beautiful Vinyasa yoga sequence. And by beautiful, I don't mean the outer looks of the physical shapes, but the way we feel within. We want to practice with a lot of compassion and kindness towards ourselves, with a lot of acceptance and appreciation. So we can really cultivate this inner feeling of flow, of grace, and of beauty. You don't need any specific props for this class. If you have yoga blocks, you can use them, but I will show you everything without any props. Let's get right into it. We start today sitting cross-legged for a moment. And you can sit on some support if that is helpful, or just find a way to sit that allows you to lengthen through the spine and find a very wakeful and dignified kind of posture. And you can rest your hands in your lap or on the legs, whatever allows you to relax the arms and the shoulders. And then I want to invite you to close your eyes or lower the gaze softly down to the ground. So your face may relax. And you allow yourself a moment to fully arrive in the space for your practice. You can gently open the mouth a little, move your jaw from left to right, releasing any tension from the face, from the jaw. And then softly close the mouth again, so the breath may flow very smoothly in and out through your nostrils. Allow the shoulders to relax. Soften the abdomen. And just take a moment to really observe the body. Any areas that hold tension, try and keep softening them. Grounding yourself in this moment, gently arriving. And then go ahead and take a deeper breath in through your nose. And softly sigh out through the mouth. Again, deeper breath in through the nose. Relieved, sigh out. One more time, deep breath in. Soft breath out. Good. And then take your hands together in front of the heart. Palms are touching with a lot of attention and kindness. Taking a moment to set an intention for this practice. Being non-judgmental and very loving and accepting towards yourself. Making this practice one of joy and enjoyment. And when you're ready, you can slowly open the eyes. Take a moment to clear the gaze. Very good. Let's take a moment to make a C shape with the hands, to wrap the hands around the rib cage. The thumbs are pointing back, the other four fingers are pointing forward. We give very gentle pressure just so you can feel that touch of your hands. And then begin breathing into the hands, expanding the rib cage. And as you exhale, feel the ribs moving towards each other. Again, full breath in, feel how you can create a lot of space in the body. And softly release. And one more deep breath in, taking up some space. And release. Good. Bring the hands up to the chest. The fingertips are touching the lower neck. We breathe into the heart space, lifting the chest. Softening the heart as we exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath into the chest. And release. Coming back to a soft breath, taking the arms over side. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, guide the hands back together in front of the heart. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart. Keep the palms together, send the arms back up. Inhale. And exhale, reach the arms overside all the way down. Grab underneath the knees and stand the feet up in front of you. Good, I'll turn to the side for this. As you inhale, lift the heart a bit higher, finding a long spine. And as you exhale, you want to round the back, hang onto the arms, bring the chin in, bring the tailbone further down. Sit up as you inhale, open the chest, gently curve the back like a cow stretch. And as you exhale, you want to round the back like a cat stretch. Do this within a range that feels good. We do 2 more, opening up the front body with the inhale. Opening the body, the back body on the exhale. 1 more inhale, sit up, find some fluidity. And exhale, roll back, engage the core very, very slowly. Come all the way down. Bring the feet closer to the body. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift the hips, reach the arms overhead for a soft and dynamic shoulder bridge. And on the exhale, roll the spine back down. Bring the hands back along the body. Inhale, reach up for the big wavy movement, and we're only warming up, so do this within a range that feels good for your back. Exhale, come back down. 2 more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, slowly roll down. Good. Inhale, roll up last time. And on the exhale, bring only the arms back. You can either press the elbows into the ground for more support, especially as we're just beginning, or maybe you feel ready to interlace the fingers behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades in, open the heart a little more. Breathe all the way into the low abdomen. Feel how you can create space in the body through your breath. Then come into the tiptoes, release the hands, very slowly roll down. You can once again bring the elbows into the mat for more support. And then walk the feet further out, drop the knees in the center, place your hands on the abdomen and the heart. Just take another full breath. Slowly arriving in the practice. And then from here, bring the feet back together, bring the knees up to the chest, hug around the shins, rock a bit from side to side. And then grab a hold of each knee with one hand and circle the knees away from each other and towards each other. So just do this in a way that feels good. Softening through the hip joints. And then bring the hands behind the knees and start rocking from front to back along the spine. Now for some of us, this is not comfortable. You can skip this part and come onto one side. If you feel good doing this, you can take some momentum, roll backwards and forwards, massaging along the spine. And then take a bit of momentum. We'll come through the cross-legged seat onto all fours. If this didn't work for you, just find there in a very straight way. Just come back into your tabletop position. And then lift the heart once again into your cow stretch. And on the exhale, take a cat stretch. We just do 1 more. Inhale, opening up through the chest, tilting the pelvis. Exhale, rounding the back. Keep the toes tucked as you send the hips back for an active child's pose. Walk the hands forward, come onto the fingertips. So your hips push back, the hands walk forward. Feel the space in the armpits and the side body and the ribs. And take a mental note of this pose as we begin to move a bit more dynamically. If you ever want to take a break, you can always come here and take your rest. Then keep the arms nice and long, place the palms down to the ground, lift the hips up and send them up into your downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We'll take a moment to pedal the legs, opening through the back of the legs, stretching the soles of the feet. You can bring the knees generously from side to side. Maybe look under one arm and the other to soften through the neck.
And then go ahead and close your eyes for a moment and move very generously and in a way that feels super nourishing and soothing to you. Anything that wants to be moved or stretched. You can also bring the knees back down. Just take that moment to connect to your body's signals and needs. And do whatever feels beautiful on the inside and the outside. And you're just practicing for yourself today, so don't ever worry about the outer shapes, it's just what feels good in the body. Good, and then slowly setting up back in the downward facing dog, finding a lot of length in the arms and the back, finding some engagement in the low belly, so we straighten out the spine from the inside, or rather stabilize the spine from the inside. And then on your inhale, slowly roll forward, ripple like a wave into your plank pose, shoulders over wrists. Bend the knees, guide the hips back up, gently curve the back, downward facing dog. We do this again. Inhale, wave it forward, find fluidity like a wave. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into your plank pose. Exhale, send knees, chest, and chin to the ground for Ashtanga Namaskara. Keep the hips up. And then slide forward as you inhale, point the toes, small cobra. And as you exhale, bring the forehead down. Again, inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift up only as high as comfortable. Exhale, lower back down. Very fluidly, inhale, wave it up, one more cobra. Exhale, release. Good. Tuck the toes. Inhale onto the knees. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the air for a three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to nose, shoulders over wrists without stepping through. Still strengthening, warming. Inhale, guide it back up. Very fluid movements. Exhale, knee to chest. This time we step the foot in between the hands. Left knee goes down. Inhale, reach the arms up for low lunge, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the fingertips to frame the front foot. We move the hips back. Inhale towards half split. You can take the hands along or use the blocks. Exhale, we bend the leg, come low in the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up, come with the breath. And exhale, bring the hands back down. Very guided movements. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, sit deep. Gracefully inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. We do this one more time. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, come low. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the fingertips down. Inhale, push the hips back. Now we stay. Exhale, draw that belly in, soften into this forward fold. Think half lift as you inhale, wave the heart forward, very subtle movement. And exhale, softly fold a little more. One more. Inhale, kind of like a half lift shape with the back. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, look forward, lift the heart. Exhale, bend the front leg, plant the hands, release the back knee. Inhale, step into a plank pose. And exhale, bring knees, chest, and chin down to the ground. Inhale, cobra, slide forward, point the toes. Exhale, bring the forehead down. Come into the fingertips, move the hands out of the mat. Inhale, bit of a bigger cobra. Elbows are pointing up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, open up through the heart. Exhale, bring it down. Last time, finding that fluidity. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Hands under shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale onto the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg, inhale, reaches up. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, knee to nose, and we step the foot through. Bring the right knee down. Maybe you need some cushioning. And then inhale, sweep up for Anjaneyasana. Stay for the exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips down. Fluidly push the hips back. Inhale, you might need to adjust the hands. Exhale, bring the knee back forward, hips low. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, arms up. Exhale, fingertips to the ground. Inhale, push the hips back. Exhale, sit low. One breath, one movement. Inhale, float up. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, push the hips back. Last time like that. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips down. Inhale, hips back. And now we stay. Exhale, draw that low belly in. Find a bit of a wave in the spine and then lift the heart a little. Exhale, draw that belly in. Within your range, inhale, no need to force anything. Exhale, soften your mind, your body. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend the leg, plant the hands, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, last time, knees, chest and chin, Ashtanga Namaskara, 8 points to the ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra. And we move on, exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, come onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. And then inhale, walk to the top of the mat, take your time. And exhale, fold all the way down, Uttanasana. Come onto the fingertips as you inhale, reach the heart forward. And exhale, softly let go. One more time, inhale, half forward fold, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. We come to standing, bend the knees, straight back, arms over side, look up. Exhale, guide the hands together in front of the heart, and then release into a mountain pose. Take the arms up on the inhale, float with the breath. Exhale, soft knees as you come all the way down. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step back and lower. Maybe you can go without the knees all the way in a straight line. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. And the knees look forward. Inhale, maybe 2 big steps. This time, half forward fold. Exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing, reach the arms over side, look up to your hands. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. Tadasana. One more, Surya A. Inhale, arms over side, very fluidly. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back and lower. Maybe you go halfway this time if you practice Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, choose your Cobra as before or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a conscious breath in. Releasing breath out. Bend the knees, look forward. You can either step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way. Come to standing, reach the arms over side, big movement. Exhale, hands together in front of the heart and release. We go into chair pose. Draw the low belly in, sit back for Utkatasana. Exhale, fold all the way down. Head is heavy, knees are soft. Inhale, half lift, long back. Exhale, step back and lower. You can go all the way or half. Inhale, choose your heart opener, create space. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right leg up into the air. Big step forward in between the hands. High lunge, stand up, sweep the arms up. And now on the exhale, cactus your arms, open the heart. Inhale, swim the arms forward, lean forward, big gesture. Exhale, lean back, pull the elbows back, cactus the arms, heart open. Inhale, swim the arms forward. Enjoy this big gesture. Exhale, open the heart. One more. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, swim the arms forward, stay in the diagonal. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart, engage the core. Now shift the weight slowly, bring the back foot in and then lift up into your warrior three. Keep the belly active, the heart nice and open. Stay here or add in an arm variation, arms back or forward. See what your stability allows for today. And just stay very patient and kind. You slowly stand up, bring the left leg up and through, grab a hold of the knee for a moment to find your upright balance here. And then bring the heel back, grab a hold of the back of the foot with your left hand. Reach the right arm forward, bend the standing leg a little, and then press the left hand, the left foot into the left hand to really open the front body in your dancer's pose. And it doesn't matter how far you go or how much you open the front body, but just keep that soft attitude. Keep the breath flowing. Stay connected to your intention. And then bring the right hand onto the heart. Bring the left hand to the right hand. Extend the left leg back, warrior three. And then slowly step the left foot all the way back. Reach the arms up as you inhale. Open arms and hips to the side as you exhale, warrior two. Stay here, reach through the spine, grow taller. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Strong legs. Inhale, reach the right arm up, left arm floats back for a peaceful warrior. Exhale, bring the right arm forward into your side angle, reach the left arm over ear. It's kind of like a fluid dance. Inhale, reach the left arm back, right arm up. Exhale, right forearm onto the right leg, left arm reaches over ear. We do this one more time. Most of us know this movement, just enjoy the flow. Exhale, side angle. This time we stay, open the heart more as you inhale. Stay for your exhale. One more inhale. And on your exhale, look down, plant the left hand on the ground, release the back heel, reach the right arm up, easy twist. Stacking the shoulders, finding space in the chest. One breath in. One breath out. Turn all toes to the right side. Lift your hips a bit higher. Feel that opening. Let's stay for a moment. And only maybe you reach your right arm over the ear, creating space in the side body. Good. And then lift the hips higher. Either step the foot in front of the hip for more support or onto the left foot for your side plank variation. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. And then look to the ground, bring the right hand onto the mat, plank pose, take an inhale first. And then take your decision, your flow of movement, your pose of rest. Whatever you do, stay connected to your body, to your breath. And then take a big breath in and a big sigh out. Inhale, reach the left leg up into the air. Take that big step forward as you exhale. High lunge as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart, legs stay stable. Inhale, swim the arms forward, lean forward. Exhale, create space. Gracefully inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, open the heart. One more, inhale. Exhale. And then we swim the arms forward. Inhale, stay in the diagonal with the back. Core is active as you bring the hands in. And then shift the weight forward. You can take your time to find into your balancing pose. Right toes are pointing down, heart is open. Option for any arm variations. And wobbling is fine. Starting over is great. Just keep that soft attitude. An appreciation for your practice, no matter how it feels today. And then slowly stand up, pull the right leg up and through. You can always take a rest or grab a hold of the knee for a moment. Finding that focus point for your eyes. And then bring the heel back, grab a hold of the ankle or back of the foot, extend the left arm forward, bend the standing leg a little, press the right foot into the hand. Try not opening the hip a lot to the side, but keep it pointing forward. Open the front body. Breathe. Good. Left hand onto the heart, right hand on top of it. Right leg extends out, warrior 3, just for transitioning. Slowly step the right foot back. Reach the arms up as you inhale. Open arms and hips to the side, warrior 2. Good. Staying for a breath, lengthening through the spine. Coming a bit lower, find that stability, that grounding. One more. And then find that freedom in the upper body. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. Good. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale. Good. One more like that. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle. And this time we stay. Open the heart a bit more. Find loads of space in the body. Breathe into the side body. Remember what we practiced in the beginning. Expand the heart space, the rib cage. Good. And then from here, look down. Bring the right hand onto the mat. Release the back heel. Reach the left arm up for your easy twist. Taking a full breath here. And then turn all toes to the left. Come into the outer edges of your feet and lift the hips a bit higher so you feel a stretch in the left outer bum. Staying here for a moment. Maybe reach the left arm over your ear, opening up more space. And then either step the right foot a bit further in front of the hips so you can lift the hips higher, or left foot on top of the right one, side plank pose. And then look down to the mat. Left hand comes down, plank pose first. And then exhale, find your flow. You can always use the knees. You can always choose a cobra instead of the up dog. You can always skip and go straight into your down dog or your child's pose. Take a deep breath in and a soft breath out. Softly bring the knees down to the mat. Hips stay over the knees, and then begin to walk the hands forward for Anahata Asana, the posture of the heart. Let the heart drop down to the mat, the shoulders, the armpits open. You can either bring the chin down or the forehead down, see what's best for your neck. And then once again, remember the touch of your hands to your ribs. Recreate that feeling. Open up more space in the heart and the body through your breath. Breathe into the ribs as if you were still holding yourself with your hands. Give into gravity just a little more. One more full breath. Good, and then pull the hips back so your whole forearms are touching the ground, including the elbows. Look forward and then slide along the mat. Your elbows will come off the ground as we arrive in the small cobra. Point the tops of or press the tops of the feet down. Release the hands of the mat, extend the arms out back. And then from here, release the legs off the ground. Really lift everything up. If your low back feels tight, open the legs wider. You know, breathing in the back bends is always a bit harder, but just stay calm, collected. Imagine how you can breathe so much space into the front body. And then softly release. Arms next to the body, forehead down or head to one side. Just take a breath. Maybe you want to wiggle the hips a bit from side to side. And then once again, roll the shoulders back, lift the arms of the mat, the legs, same posture as we just did. Option to stay here or bend the legs. See if you can grab a hold of the back of the feet or the ankles for your bow pose. Press the feet into the hands, lift the knees, lift the heart. And if this is not for you today, just keep the previous variation or find a cobra. We take 2 more breaths. And then we release with a lot of care, slowly, slowly, slowly down. Hands on the shoulders, forehead down. Maybe wiggle the hips a bit from side to side. Good. And then tuck the toes, come onto the knees on the inhale. On the exhale, hips back and up into your downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, reach the right leg up into the air. Big step forward as you exhale. High lunge as you inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart. Swim the arms forward, inhale. Exhale, open the heart. Good. Inhale, arms go forward. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, bring the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers. And exhale, bow forward. The back heel is lifted. You might need a little more balance here, so see how far you want to go. Take it easy. Keep breathing. Good. And then press into the feet. Inhale, come back up. Reach the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot. Inhale, only swim the right arm up. Come back into your easy twist. Stay for your exhale. Go. Turn all toes to the right side. And then see, either bring the foot in front of the hip first, stay here, or bring the right foot behind you. Now we're going to sit down first. Left leg stays long. Left hand stays where it was. And then on the inhale, sweep up for your wide thing. Really open up through the front body, through the heart. Exhale, come back down. Find a bit of fluidity. And then very beautifully, in your own way, lift up. And if you struggle with this pose, don't worry about it. It's just about the attitude, the inner experience. Come down. Last time, inhale. And then stay here for the exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Lower the hips just a little. Left leg stays long. Plank pose as you inhale. Choose your flow or your down dog or your child's pose. Inhale, expanding the heart. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, guide the left leg up. Last standing sequence. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge, sweep the arms up. Exhale, open the heart. Inhale, gather loads of energy, reach forward. Exhale, open yourself up. Inhale, swim it forward. Exhale, pull it back. Last time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, cactus the arms, and then interlace the fingers, one finger further as you inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, bow down. Humble warrior variation, very soft attitude. Keeping the breath flowing, keeping the mind at ease. Good. And pull yourself back up, release the arms up to the sky, high lunge. Guide the hands down to frame the front foot. Sweep only the left arm up as you inhale for your easy twist. Stay for your exhale. Turn all your toes to the left side. Left foot in front of the hip. You can stay, or a lot of control. Step that left foot behind you. Right leg stays long. And we sit down for a moment, just hovering above the ground. Inhale, wide thing, reach it up. Exhale, lower down. Fluidly, inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, come down. Last time. Inhale, come up. And we stay for the exhale. One breath in. And out. Lower the hips, come into your plank pose, take an inhale. And then choose your very last flow for today. Or maybe come straight into your down dog. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And a relieving breath out. And then bring the knees down to the mat. And then sit upright, onto the heels. Good. We sit ourselves right to the right side of our heels, so next to the feet. And then turn the upper body towards the shins, grab a hold of your left shin, sit a bit taller, open the chest, and then only take the head back to look over your right shoulder. So we have that double twisting action in the spine. It's a very dignified, very beautiful posture. Just close the eyes or find a focus point, come into your breath. Feel all the sensations in the body, sensations on the skin, your pulse, your breath. Good. And then take the head back to center. Come back with the upper body and then switch the sides. We sit to the left side of our heels, sitting nice and tall, twisting the upper body towards the legs, grabbing a hold of the shin, sitting up nice and tall, and then only tilt the head towards the other side. Neck stays nice and long, jaw relaxed. And then bring the head forward, bring the upper body back to center, and then from here you can just swing your legs around. So you come into a seated position with the legs out in front of you. You bring the right heel in towards the groin, drop the knee out to the side. Now we don't want to fall onto the tailbone and sit in a rounded back, so we bend the left knee a little or maybe more, so we can sit nice and tall, reaching the arms up. Draw the belly in and then think rather forward than down. Once you can't go further, release the hands, could be the ground, the shin, the foot, it doesn't quite matter. And then find that little wave again. Inhale, think like a tiny half forward fold, lifting the heart. Exhale, give in, soften into the forward fold. One more, inhale. Exhale. And then stay, come into stillness, 2 more breaths. And then press the hands into the ground or extend the arms up just as you got in to sit up in a supported way. Bring the right knee up. Extend the leg out in front of you. Bring the left foot in, knee drops out, sole to inner thigh. And once again, trying to sit really nice and tall through the spine, reaching the arms up. And then come forward, hands to the mat, to the shin, to the foot, wherever you reach. Inhale like a tiny half forward fold. Exhale, drawing the belly in, giving in. One more little spinal wave. Inhale. Exhale. And then stay, come into stillness. Good. And then press the hands into the ground or reach the arms up, sit up. Bring the left knee back up, extend both legs forward, and then bend the knees a little. We come into one more seated forward fold, reaching the arms up, and then slowly coming forward all the way. Wherever you reach, do not try to force anything. Keep that soft attitude, that compassionate and kind attitude. Refrain from any pulling or pushing. Just gift yourself a few deep, regenerative, soft breaths. Good. And either reach the arms up or press the hands into the ground to come up in a supported way. Step your feet onto the mat. Make sure you have space behind you. Bring your hands behind the knees once again, like we did in the beginning, and take a few very, very soft cat and cow movements here. You can close the eyes, do this in your own range and pace, and just observe how maybe the feeling in your body has changed. Maybe your breath has changed, and maybe it hasn't. It's not a moment of evaluation, but rather checking in, of observation, and of appreciation for having gone through all these movements and poses. And then on your next exhale, really, really slowly finding the way back down, rolling all the way onto the mat, bringing the knees right up to your chest, hugging around the shins, rocking a bit from side to side. I want to offer you one more posture here. You can choose to take this pose or take any other last pose that you want to take before our final relaxation. I will bring the soles of my feet together, dropping the knees up to the sides for a bit of a hip opener here. You can place your hands on the belly, on the heart, or maybe find any other arm variation and just take a moment in your final pose to allow the energy to settle and the breath to come back into a calm flow. Yeah, take another conscious breath here. Wherever you are, take your final stretch or movement. And then mindfully find your way into your final pose. That will be a Savasana posture or any other pose that you really feel that you can rest in. So just make sure you don't need to hold any muscle tension. Give a lot of space to the body. Maybe in Shavasana you can extend your arms and your legs. Allowing the head to sink into the ground, the shoulders, the pelvis. Body's getting heavy. We take a deep breath in through the nose. Softly sighing out. Releasing any kind of breath control, any doing, any thinking. Just allow ourselves to be and rest for a couple of moments of stillness. And then slowly begin to deepen the breath again. And letting small movements back into the body. If you have the luxury of time, feel free to stay a little longer in your Shavasana pose. And otherwise, just allow your movements to become a bit bigger, more generous. Give yourself maybe a final big stretch, arms overhead, full breath. And then bending the knees, rolling onto one side. Slowly over one side, coming into an upright seat. Maybe with the legs crossed, just as we started class. Take a last moment with the eyes closed or the gaze lowered to observe how you feel after your yoga asana practice. And join your palms together in front of the heart in appreciation. Connecting back to your intention and reminding yourself that grace is really something that we experience on the inside. The way we move on our yoga mat can teach us so much how we navigate through life. Are we full of judgment and expectation and impatience, or can we practice to stay compassionate and kind and present despite the challenge, the instability?
Remind yourself that we're all beautiful, inside, outside. There is no comparison. So just gift yourself grace, gift others grace. Be kind and mindful in the way you walk through life. When you're ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel beautiful on the inside and relaxed after this practice. Please make sure you check out the yoga teacher training we have coming up. It's a hybrid format. You can join from anywhere, and we go to Sicily all together in the end for a final week. And I have some other beautiful offers. I have music for you if you want to practice with music. So just go check the description box and let me know what you thought about this practice and what you want to see next. Can't wait to see you. New video every week. Have a lovely one, and I see you soon.